It is my pleasure now to welcome Alina Habba for her first time ever on Frontline, appearing tonight. Alina, you obviously are pretty tied into the legal side of Trump world. Let's talk about some of the other cases he's got. Obviously, he's got the New York Alvin Bragg case. He's got, which is a criminal case, allegedly, and then now you have the Attorney General for the state of New York pushing civil. He's been deposed on that yet again because they couldn't get it the first time. And you've got Georgia. What are any updates on the president's cases as it stands now?
The same update as everything else. They're moving along, some of them rather quickly, I would say, probably because of the 2024 election. I shouldn't say probably, definitely. I have numerous clients and numerous cases in New York, but somehow Donald Trump seemed to be on a fast track to make sure that they're being heard in time to try and disrupt his poll numbers, which they frankly can't do. But first and foremost, congratulations, Carl. I'm very proud of you. Well, congratulations on the show. I've been watching you. It's been awesome. So Donald Trump is, yeah, he's under many witch hunts. We have Letitia James with the Attorney General. We have the corruption with the DA that we've seen. Evidently, I'm a jackbooted thug if you listen to that Congressman, because I'm out there speaking the truth. But you know what? I'm proud of it. You have to look at what is going on, and Americans should be paying attention. I think the poll numbers speak volumes that Americans are paying attention and see what's going on. Yeah. If this could happen to Donald Trump, it can happen to you. It could happen to your uncle. So we need to be careful.
Yeah, Alina, we had Eric on the other night, and I asked him point blank, I said, how much money you spent on legal fees? He said hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, they come after me, they're going to bury me under the jail. I just don't have those resources. What, if any, options does President Trump have to go on the offense against all this stuff even before they're over, before the election?
We have gone on the offense on some of these. We have brought cases against these AGs. I know, we've tried to do it. Unfortunately, what you have is that we're still in the same states that they bring them. And there's no coincidence here, Carl, that they're bringing them in the state of New York, because New York is a purely Democratic state. And because of that, we're dealing with, the corruption that unfortunately has permeated my profession. We've seen judges that are also making decisions based on politics. We've seen that with, some current judges. It's come out that they're contributing money to the Democratic Party, and that their kids are working for Democratic individuals. These are things that we shouldn't be seeing, and it's showing the politicization of my profession and the legal, unfortunately, legal cases.
But Lena, let's dive back into that. I mean, you've been in law for quite some time. You understand how the system works pretty well. And we have a judge now presiding over President Trump who donated to the opposing party. Yes, it was $15. But is that more significant because he just wanted to have some sort of contribution on the books? I mean, in a world that you come from where it's nonpartisan law, where justice is blind, would a judge like that have recused himself in any other case?
I think there are other issues that are more prominent, and I don't want to speak to the details of their strategy, but I think that there's other things that have come out in the news about the judge that are more prominent and more concerning. I think that when you look at it, though, and we can talk about what the public knows, when you look at the fact that this is the same judge that heard Alan Weisselberg's case, and Alan Weisselberg is in jail right now in Rikers Island for, not paying his full taxes, which is something that most people could call the IRS, negotiate and pay a penalty, but they put him in cuffs and did the same sort of arraignment and get Trump production. Yeah. The only, they call it the MAGA Broadway production. The only production I'm seeing right now is the Democrat Party corrupt production. And I want to read it, because this isn't my America. It's not based on the Constitution. It's based in political motivation, and it's wrong.
Yeah, but Trump is actually one of these people who's uniquely suited to be able to use public opinion to potentially sway a court opinion, I think, because look, when I walk in, if I'm judged by a jury of my peers, they ask them, hey, do you know this guy, Carl Higbie? No? Okay, cool, you're on the thing. But everybody knows who Trump is. So when he's going out there hitting on, whatever it might be, whatever topic, the prosecutor, the judge, is this his only way at this time to fight back? Because we saw Stormy Daniels have to pay his legal fees. We saw that he's suing Michael Cohen now. Is that the only offense at his fingertips at this time?
No, I think that it's just not covered. Your show, you probably don't even realize we beat Michael Cohen this year. We actually won a lawsuit against Michael Cohen, but it's never publicized because the press suppresses any good press for Donald Trump. And the fact that he's doing so well, even with just being on True Social, not being on Twitter, not being on Facebook. The fact that he can reach so many people with the minimal amount of effort of him just frankly being honest. And I know that it's a lot of people don't like it. They don't like the rhetoric. But I think that you have to understand this is a human being, right? If you were being attacked all the time and that was your only way to get a voice, because in the court of law, your voice is suppressed by biased juries in the state of New York, which is where most of these cases are. He has fought back. He's won. It's not necessarily publicized. People don't like to say that Trump is winning. And unfortunately, I'm thankful for people like you, Carl, and your show. We have some of that publicity now getting pushed out.
All right. Well, I hope we don't get tired of winning. Alina Habba, appreciate your time very much.
I know. Thank you, Carl.